Hey, Phil here, and I'm super excited because today I get my guitar back. I say get it back instead of got it back because it's not really put together yet. I'm really pleased with the way this turned out. I asked for midnight blue with a little bit of metal flake, and well, you're seeing a lot of fingerprints, but uh, when it doesn't have fingerprints all over it, it looks really, really good in the light, and doesn't look too bad at all. And oh my goodness, excuse me, my cat has decided to crawl into my guitar case. I do not want her in there. Okay, before I put it back together, I want to show off some of the things that I did to upgrade it. First thing, I've got locking tuners, and what I like about these, I like that they're locking tuners and they help increase the stability of staying in tune, but they also have the really cool Fender logos on them on each one. I like that. I like the Fender logo so well, I got a neck plate that also has the Fender F on it. You can hear my children in the next room having a good time. The other upgrades, I got all new electronics. The pots on the original one were kind of scratchy, and it was a single coil configuration all the way around, and I really like having at least one humbucker. So from TNT Guitars on eBay, I got a set of Dragonfire pickups with electronics and everything, and these go really for a really reasonable price. If you want to check them out, shout out to TNT Guitars. And they've got everything. They've got so many choices of colors and styles, and I don't know if you can see it real well, but I got the Pearloid pickguard, and here's the Pearloid tremolo cover. There, we got it. Anyway, I'm just really pleased with the way that the guitar came out, and I really like the new electronics on it, and it's coming together really nicely. Now, the last thing I want to mention that I did, which I don't think I mentioned before, is I went over to Music Go Round and I got all new screws. These are the ones that hold on the pickguard and the tremolo cover. Now, the reason I got those is because the original ones, and this happens a lot, one of the first things that starts to show signs of age and rust is right here in the screw holes, because when you take the cover off and you're using the screws, it tends to scratch them, and that allows moisture in and allows it to start to corrode, and you get the little black spots in the middle. And when you put new screws on, it's a real inexpensive way. It ends up being like $1/4 per screw, and so for just a few dollars, it really dresses it up, and you don't know what a big difference it tends to make until, originally it had all these little black spots on every screw, and then you change it out and every screw is shiny, and it didn't cost a lot of money, but it really did make a difference. Here's the original tremolo. I'd like to replace it. It's starting to get a little pitted, and really I'd like the one they put on the American Strats, where instead of having the 6 screw holes, it just has a groove here and here, and it just pivots on the 2 screws. That's not in the budget right now, but it will be in the future. Anyway, they cleaned up real nicely. When I got the guitar, this is the one that started it all. This is the Gorilla Glue guitar, and it was all nicked up, and it was covered in Gorilla Glue, and it had rusty spots, and the pots were kind of scratchy, and for not a huge investment, really making this a really neat guitar. I like the way that the electronics sound. I like the way that it looks. I like the way that it feels. It's got a good balance to it. And I have to go to church tonight, so I'm not going to be able to get this together until after then. So I'll probably make a video later tonight showing it all put back together. So, but right now I got to go back to check on dinner. So, hey, thanks for watching, and next time you'll see the finished product.